Hey everybody, it's Sally. Welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market and Bakery, the fabulous Doris Italian Market and Bakery. Mo and I spent some time there today, and I kind of got lost in the produce department. So say hi, Mo.
Hello.
Mo just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
I think you threw something and hit me because my head hurts.
I might have.
Yeah.
Hi there, Curtis.
Hello.
Okay, so tonight we are going to make a squash soup. Butternut squash soup. And squashes are in season right now. You can make this with like an acorn squash if you wanted to. I love butternut squash. I think it's my favorite squash. It's so delicious. And this is a really easy soup. It's just a little bit time consuming. So I had to do a couple of things ahead, okay?
Got to say hello to Karen. She was first to join us, Karen Weigel.
Hi, Karen. You like butternut squash? Karen is one of my favorites.
Hello, Rita. And there's...
Cheers to you all. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Hi, Laura.
We will talk about our wine as well.
Yep, Laura's up in here. Oh, you know what we should do? Real quick here, we should mention that Doris, you can make Thanksgiving gourmet the easy way. They have different packages.
Is this like for just an individual person?
That's an individual person for like $20, right? $19.99. You get turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, stuffing, gravy, dinner rolls, and a slice of pumpkin or apple pie for $20.
And then there's different packages depending on like how many people you want.
Right.
So if you don't feel like cooking on Thanksgiving, Doris will have you covered.
Yeah, it's very
It's fantastic.
You have to order in advance though on the
you do.
big stuff there. So that's awesome. Just wanted to mention that. Dee Stokes.
Hi, Dana.
Oh, she's watching the show on the 65-inch TV tonight.
Oh, I don't want to be that big.
Yeah, Sally. She's like, Dana's like, Sally blew up huge. Hi, Carl. Carl says he loves this soup.
Butternut squash soup. I will tell you about this soup. There's a million different ways to make it. Kind of like chili. You know, everybody has their own way. Some people put apples in it. Some people put pumpkin puree in it. We're going to be putting carrots, celery, and onion that we're going to saute, and some garlic and chipotle chilies and adobo, which that gives it the warmth and the spice. If you don't like spice at all, I would substitute like a cumin and maybe cinnamon, but you do need something in there to warm up the soup, okay? Just a little hint. Smell that, Mo.
Woo!
Yeah, a little of this goes a long way. Now, and when we get to it, I'll tell you a trick about how to store it so you don't waste it. But I did something special for the cheese tonight. You want to go?
Yeah, this is fun.
Okay.
This is fun. So, wine and cheese cam. Here we go.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is actually a cheese ball.
That's a cheese ball.
Yeah,
This one's a surprise. A pumpkin-looking cheese ball.
That's my big surprise.
It's very cool, though. Look at that. That's for Halloween.
Yeah, that's cream cheese and cheddar cheese with a little bit of salsa, some grated garlic, some minced onion, and then you mix it together and you form the ball. And then this is actually crushed Doritos. And I got the spicy Doritos. But you can use whatever Doritos you want, but make sure they're orange. Or you can use cheese puffs if you'd rather.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and this is just the top of a bell pepper. I was going to use the top of our squash, but I thought the bell pepper looked better. So that kind of could have been the topping, but.
Let me see that again. Yeah, that could be an ad for an ED company.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I mean, it looks like, okay. All right.
Vicky's asking, where's the recipe for that?
This is...
I haven't posted this yet because I wanted to surprise you guys, but I will put it up there, okay?
Yeah.
I promise.
All right.
You can make this the day in advance, or you can at least make the cheese part. I wouldn't roll it in the crumbs until you're gonna serve it. But yeah, the cheese part you can easily make in advance, and you actually blend it up with a mixer. All right, so let's get the.
And then you just get right in there.
Yeah.
Then you mess it all up.
Yeah, you mess it up. It's too pretty to mess up. I don't
Can you even do it?
Yeah. No, I need to get.
You got to take a sledgehammer to it.
I might not let it set out to BMI bag. But you can also serve this with crackers if you want to.
You got to mess it up. What were you saying, Curtis?
I was saying you have to take a sledgehammer to it. It looked
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
rough to get up in there.
It's real pretty, but you need a hammer to, you know.
No, I didn't let it sit out long enough. It should be a little softer than this. Okay.
Gordon says, growing up in Indiana, we called it squash.
All
right, this one's for me here. All right. It's kind of, okay.
A cheese ball for a cheese ball.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, that's delicious.
Yep. And you can I use cheddar cheese. If you want to use a different cheese, but it's cream cheese and cheddar cheese. And it's fun.
It's very fun.
But don't do what I did. Let it sit out a little longer before you serve it.
That's delicious. Now,
we'll come back to it and see.
All right, the wine that we're having is the Stag Cabernet Sauvignon. Got this at Doris Italian Market. It's on sale. It's delicious.
Is it still on sale?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Yeah, I saw it today.
Okay, good.
Are you going to get pieces of cheese to trick-or-treaters?
No.
They don't get cheese?
We're going to give them one chip and one little bite of that. And then it's move it along, kid.
Yeah, all right.
I would have thrown cheese at them.
Let's start cooking.
All right, we're going to start cooking.
Yeah. So I'll explain to you what to do with the squash, but I want to get the vegetables going because, we're back over here. I want to get the veggies going because they take about 10 minutes to saute. So got some olive oil in there. I'm going to stick just a little bit more. When you make this, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a nice pot of your choice. It doesn't have to be oven safe. And then we're just going to saute carrots, onions, and celery. Turn up the heat a little bit. And we're just going to let them cook. I will season them with a little salt and pepper. And then I'll explain to you what I did with the squash. I can hear the sizzle. You hear the sizzle?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Mm-mm. I'm over. I can hear the little stove thingy.
Oh, the little motor on the stove.
D Stokes says, leave it to Mo to make it dirty.
Yeah.
How was I not going to make that joke? Did you see how perfect that was?
All right, season it up with a little salt and pepper. Let me grab my spoon.
Good point. Laura says, remember, anyone with black cats, keep them safe for the next couple of days inside. Yeah.
That's a good
What does
There are
that
some
mean?
Mean people out there.
What are they? I don't know. I don't get it.
Black cats, Halloween.
People do bad things.
People do mean things.
They do?
Yeah.
Sure do. Okay, and we just want these to saute, like I said, for about 10 minutes because we want to soften them up.
Karen says, cute cheese ball. I don't know if
Thank
she's talking about me or the actual cheese ball.
All right, let me grab the squash and I'll explain to you what I did today.
Karen says she made vegan lentil taco boats.
Well, that sounds good.
I've never heard of a taco boat.
So, here's our squash. This is what it looks like. Some people think this looks dirty too.
Yeah, some guys, some of the old guys at Doris, they buy those and put them in their swim trunks and go down to the pool. Become very popular.
Okay, so all you want to do is slice off the top, slice off the bottom, and split it right in half. See how I split this in half? And I'm only making half the recipe because I've got the other half already cooking because, like I said, it takes a little time. So you scoop out the seeds. I like to use my ice cream. I probably use my ice cream scoop more for scooping out seeds and vegetables than I do actually ice cream. If you don't have an ice cream scoop, a spoon's fine. That's absolutely fine. So you take out the seeds, brush it with some olive oil and salt and pepper it, stick it in a 400-degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes. When you take it out, you should be able to stick a knife in it, not necessarily a sharp knife, right through it. It should just become kind of mush. Okay? So that's
Okay.
Yes, Curtis?
She said okay, and I said okay.
Oh.
I was just agreeing.
And you just want to give your veggies a stir every now and then. Don't want them too hot so they burn, but you definitely want them to cook down.
Well, Karen can't have any wine because that sting. She's taking some sort of medicine.
Yeah, Karen got stung by a wasp.
Mm-hmm.
that?
She called it a winged a-hole. I don't know. Is that what she called it?
That's the scientific name.
The scientific name, a winged a-hole.
Okay, so while these are cooking a little bit, I am gonna make a little sour cream sauce to drizzle over our soup when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you what that is. Set that aside.
Joanne says she saw the ice cream scoop trick on TV this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You stealing that off TV?
I did not steal that. That was my idea. But I'm sure other people have had that idea.
Is that what you threw to wake Mo up? The ice cream scoop.
Yes.
Because I do feel like something hit me in the hip. Maybe it was that. Maybe she threw that.
Teeth marks on his forehead.
Yeah.
Okay, so all this is sour cream. Some of this, it's sour cream. It's got some of this chipotle, chilies, and adobo. Just a little bit in there, and some salt and pepper. And I add a little half and half to it because I like to kind of drizzle, make it more drizzly. Or you can just do the dollop if you want to. It's really a personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to taste it and make sure it's seasoned well, which I've done. So that's pretty simple. And that's just going to be what we're going to pour. See, I might even put a little more.
So you know what I would do with that? Here's my hack. I would take that and pour it right into one of those, ketchup and mustard things or whatever, so you can just squeeze it right out of the bottle onto whatever you're having.
We can do that. You want to do that?
No, I'm just saying. I always think that it's really when you have tacos and they got a bowl of sour cream there, and you take a dollop of whatever you call it, dollop of sour cream, and you try to put it on your taco. It's just. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good tip. Next time I do this, I will try that. The hard part is getting it in the bottle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi. So we're just going to set this aside. It's going to be one of our toppings. Another topping can be, like I promised,
Bacon. All right.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually got the bacon.
Got bacon.
Pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas.
You got seeds.
That I toasted. So, and I'm using chicken stock for this, but if you want to make this vegetarian, obviously skip the bacon. You can use the pepitas and vegetable stock. Easy peasy to make this a vegetarian meal.
Karen says the squeeze bottle makes a nice presentation.
I think you're right. Next time, I wish I would have put this in a squeeze bottle.
Lisa says she's drinking Merlot. She says she doesn't give a damn about Karen Weigel. She's going to drink her Merlot. Maybe I'm making up stuff. I don't know.
I think you might be.
She's definitely drinking Merlot, though. She said that part.
Let's see. Kathy says, what's in the frying pan?
In this pan?
I guess she's talking about what you're. Yeah, I think she's
What's
making
in
the
here?
realization that's in the that's the soup stuff.
Maybe she's talking about, that thing. You mean that's the baking sheet, though. That's not a frying pan.
Yeah, it's our baking sheet. There's a.
Yeah, she says, oh, that's soup stuff. Yeah, that's
This
soup
is
stuff.
carrots, onions, and celery, a little salt and pepper, olive oil. And we're just letting them soften a little bit. And then we're going to add some chicken stock. We're going to also add our garlic and chipotle chilies and adobo. Oh, yeah. Okay. When you buy these, and I'm sorry, I threw away a can. When you buy these chipotle chilies and adobo, they come in a little can. But like I said, a little goes a long way, so I've never used a recipe where I've used the entire can. Never. So a great way to save these is after you've done your recipe or whatever, chop it up, kind of make a paste, and here. Put it, I'm coming back, in a Ziploc bag in your freezer. And this way, when you need some, you can just take it out, shave off what you need, and just pop it back in the freezer. So you're not, look at what a waste that would have been. So you're not wasting your money. And it works. It works great. I learned that from Rachel Ray.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's there when you need it.
Laura says she's singing the Daisy sour cream commercial. Do a dollop.
You do a dollop.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and add into the pot our garlic and the chilies in that wonderful spicy sauce. This is not going to be like blow your mind hot. It adds warmth and it adds flavor. And once it hits the pot, you can smell it immediately.
So if you're just joining us, everybody, Sally is making
butternut squash soup. Kind of a zesty. It's got a little kick to it.
Yeah, and you can get the recipe at 1055online.com. Go to Doris Italian Market and get your ingredients. They have 6 locations in South Florida. And also they're serving Thanksgiving. Look at this. Make Thanksgiving gourmet the easy way. You've got 3 different packages there. The traditional package, the Supreme package, and the Spiral Ham package.
Ooh, spiral ham.
Yeah, with the side dishes and everything. So that's awesome.
I'm being so good.
Yeah.
I am scooping and eating.
What did you say, Curtis?
I said I'm being so good.
What did you? Oh, you talking about traditional package?
Yeah.
Talking about packages?
Yeah, you can get the traditional package or the Supreme package. You get the turkey dinner for $1, $19.95.
Oh, they got single people dinner.
Yeah, it's just for single people.
I'll go up in there.
This is called the "Hey, I ain't got no friends."
Yeah, that's my. I ain't got no friends. Let me go up in there, Doris.
All right, are you scooping this out?
You know, if nobody likes you, Doris has got your back.
I'll go right up in there.
Just go up in the doors and say, Mo told me to ask about the I ain't got no friends Thanksgiving dinner.
Nobody likes me Thanksgiving. So when you do this, just make sure you don't get the skin part, because that ain't edible. You just want to scoop the flesh.
Scoop the flesh.
Scoop the flesh,
Yummy.
not the skin.
That sounds like a very Halloween thing.
Well, I think this is a nice little kind of fall soup. And you could, this is, again, a make ahead. If you want to make it the day before, you certainly can. All right, that's good.
Laura says, I saw your video of Doris. Where was the pizza?
Oh, I was in the produce section.
She was in the produce section.
I just did the produce section because I was really thinking about, squash and let me put this over here. All the different produce that they have.
Oh, Pam says, okay, 8th grade boys showed up. Where? Where are you talking? What is she talking about?
She's talking about us.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth or stock, whatever you want. If you want to make this vegetarian, add in vegetable.
Pam's asking me to pan over a little bit so she can see the.
Stop.
Oh.
All right, 2 cups of that. And then we're going to bring it up to a boil.
Bring it up to a boil.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a potion.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's a witch's brew.
You roasted the squash, right?
I roasted the squash, yes. Some people will boil it. If you're just joining us, what I did is I split it, took the seeds out, olive oil, salt, pepper, roasted it in a 400-degree oven for about 45-50 minutes so it's nice and soft.
All the instructions are with the recipe at 1055online.com.
But obviously I had to kind of do that in advance.
Bear says, my, that's a big squash you have there. Well, thank you, Bear.
And like I said, people will add pumpkin to this. They'll add apples. There's a million different recipes for this kind of soup.
I don't know if I want apples in my soup. I don't know how I feel about that.
You probably have had apples in your soup.
Have I?
You just don't know it.
You gonna eat it and like it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. You just stick it in front of me, I'll eat it.
So like I said, what we would do when you're making this is you would bring it up to a boil, and take it down to a simmer. We're not going to do this because I already have one ready to go. Okay? And then cover it and let it simmer for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
So that lets everything get all nice and together and all the flavors blend. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
also softens up the vegetables.
See? Yeah, that's where we need the. Oh, yeah. I mean, but yeah, that's. You know what's going on in there? Everybody's getting together. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so up to a boil, down to a simmer, and let it sit for, like I said, about 30 minutes. Oh, switch this out.
Dana's making a dad joke. She said, "Oh my gourd, that's a big squash."
It is a big squash. Okay, so then after about 30 minutes. It looks like this.
Yum.
Mm-hmm. This is one of those induction. This is an induction heater that my friend Chef Greg let me borrow.
You got to buy special. You got to buy special pots for that.
What?
You had to buy special pots for that.
Yeah, and this isn't one of the special pots.
So you get that.
Cast iron works on this, but this is a little. This is like a converter.
It's an adapter or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of an adapter. So now we're going to puree the soup. If you have an immersion blender, you can just do it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I have one, but I don't think it works very well. So I'm just going to use a blender. But you have to be careful. You can't put too much in it because it will splash all around, and hot soup splashing all over you is no fun.
I'm ready for it. Mo, get your splash guard.
You better not mess up this kitchen with this damn. Why don't you just okay?
Let's go.
Why don't I just what?
I don't know. This is making me nervous.
You gotta get some on the floor so the couch can have it.
You just want to do it in batches. Like I said, you don't want to do a whole lot because see, it's hot.
Leave the lid off. I hear that works better for the.
Yeah, that's what I'm nervous. You're gonna get in there and forget to put the lid on.
Okay, well, I tell you what, true story. The little hole that's supposed to, little thing that's supposed to be there, and it dropped down the garbage disposal and got destroyed. So
Oh Lord.
That's true. So what I do?
Oh Lord.
Take a towel.
Why do you take a towel? Because the towel you just take the bottom of a bowl.
How about this?
Yeah,
Does that make you happier, Mom?
Well, yeah, okay.
You want it smooth.
All right, looks splash free to me, Mo. Looks like you got away with this one.
Yeah, looks like I did.
Yeah, I think so. Now, you also can look at the consistency of it if you want it a little bit thicker or thinner. It depends. That to me is a great consistency. I don't like soup too thin, especially soups like this. Also, if you want to add some cream to it and make it creamier, you could certainly do that. But we're going to add the sour cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead. We won't finish the rest of this. I'm just going to go ahead and pour us what's in here into our bowl.
Laura's telling me to go eat my cheese ball. All right, so we're gonna go dress it up over here. All right. If you haven't seen the cheese ball yet, yes, that's a cheese ball. If you're just joining us,
Maybe it's softer now.
It looks like it's been defiled already.
yeah.
We've already eaten some of it.
Yeah, it looked a lot better, but it's a little disheveled.
But you can use this with crackers too. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's very good. Carl says perfect consistency on that soup.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I don't always nail it, but I think today I did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A little sour cream drizzle, or dollop, however you like it.
Well, see, you could have made a little smiley face with that.
You can make it thinner or thicker if you want. I love your idea, Mo. Next time I'm going to put it in a squeeze ball.
Yeah, then you can write stuff in the soup.
All right, what do we want? Bacon?
Yes.
The pita?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's your soup.
Oh, yeah, now see.
And you know what else you could put on here? Pistachios. You like pistachios.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll throw a couple of these in here too.
Yeah, that looks good.
And we're going to be, now if I was serving this like regular meal, I'd probably have a nice little salad.
Mm-hmm.
And then look what we got at Doris, the famous garlic knot.
That's their garlic knot.
And if you don't like garlic, stay away.
Yeah, because you could probably even smell it on this video.
Mm-hmm. But it's good. So here we go. Are we ready to give it a taste?
Butternut squash soup.
I'm going to get a little bit of everything. That's nice. The bacon adds a little bit of salt to it. So if you're going to top it with bacon, don't oversalt it, okay? Bacon adds a nice little salty. That sour cream gives it a little bit more richness. And the chilies that we put in there, it's not hot. It just warms the soup. It doesn't make the soup hot, I promise. Just don't overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mo, you ready?
Oh.
It's not too hot for your baby mouth.
From my baby mouth.
Looks like fall, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's good. Oh, that's good with the bacon.
Add a little bit of bacon in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would advise you give this a try.
Well, you can get the recipe at 1055online.com. Also in the feed. Curtis put it in the feed.
Oh, thank you, Curtis.
Go to Doris Italian Market, 6 locations in South Florida. Get your ingredients and go to town.
Yeah, they got a beautiful produce section.
Yeah, I went in that bakery today. And
You know you're not supposed to be over there.
I know. I was not. I was just, I had my wine and I was walking through the bakery and I almost bought some stuff in there.
You did that when I wasn't looking.
Yeah. I was drinking wine, waiting for my pizza, and this guy says, "You bring your own glass?"
No, they have.
I said, "No, they have glasses here." Vicky says, "So pretty." Yeah, and you guys should try to make this a cheese ball as well. If you're having a little Halloween party this weekend, It's awesome. It tastes really, really good, and it's fun.
It is fun.
And you're going to post the recipe for that?
Yeah, I will. And again, you can serve it with crackers if you want.
Yep. And the wine we had today, if you're wondering, got that at Doris Italian Market. The Stag Cabernet Sauvignon. Very good. And it's not expensive.
We got to congratulate Pam because she gets to have wine tonight. The doctor cleared her for having wine.
Yay, Pam. Yay, Pam.
She gets to have wine tonight?
Mm-hmm.
She's still going to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do some online shopping?
Well, I don't know. That's to be seen.
Yeah, she might be asleep. Don't oversleep because we got a big show tomorrow. It's, let's see. It's our Halloween show. I don't know if that means anything. Got some Halloween birthday prank calls that we're going to air. We've got money to give away, holiday cash, $1,000 at 7, 8, and 9 on our show. But it goes on all day long.
Yeah, all day long.
16 chances. We have one more pair of Jason Aldean tickets to give away for the show tomorrow night at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. Per request, I have goated Curtis's Mary Had a Little Lamb song on the xylophone.
We really have the smartest show on the airwaves,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're highbrow, you guys.
Oh, yeah. I was about to get to that, and we'll be tackling some of the tough issues, social issues on the show tomorrow as well.
No.
We'll have fun.
Joining us, everybody.
Absolutely. You guys have a great night. Anything to add, Curtis?
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Soup's on.
Soup's on. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.